Hey everybody, welcome back to Cutting Ties, Finding Peace, Distancing Yourself from Toxic Family. I know I'm dropping this mini lecture on a Wednesday, but I'm not gonna lie, teaching this course, some of my own feelings have been brought up and I needed a moment. So yeah, today we're gonna be talking about grieving the loss of family relationships, okay? And I want you to tell me down in the comments, when you think about losing a toxic family relationship, what feelings come up for you? I know for me, sometimes it's sadness, sometimes it's anger, okay? Also, like, do you feel relief? Do you feel a mix of different emotions? I feel like sometimes I feel relief. So let me know down in the comments. So we got to understand grief in the grieving process. There are 5 stages of grief. Again, as y'all know, I've said in all my other lessons, if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. So there's denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Which stage resonates with you most right now? I know for me, I think I am in between a place of acceptance and anger. So we're all in this together. It's a journey. Also, for you, what has been the hardest part of grieving these relationships? So, some healthy coping strategies. We need to talk about that. Journaling your feelings without judgment, okay? And I know if you are struggling with judgment, go back to lesson number 1 where I talk about the big 3 because you need to give yourself permission. Listen, the world judges us enough. It makes no sense for you to judge yourself. You need to learn to be a friend to yourself. You need to learn to nurture yourself because those are things you didn't get in your toxic family dynamics. So give yourself that gift. So, journaling about your feelings without judgment. You can practice writing a letter and not sending it, writing a letter and burning it, writing a letter and ripping it up. But express your unspoken thoughts. My therapist had me write a letter. Oh my goodness, the anger in that letter, but it needed to get out. It really actually surprised me when I read it out loud to my therapist. I was like, I had been carrying all of those emotions in my body. And I feel freer now that I am no longer carrying them. Self-care practices, right? So maybe it's deep breathing techniques. Maybe it's exercise and working out. Maybe it's pampering yourself, going to get your nails done, your toes done. Whatever self-care looks like for you, do that. Meditation and prayer. The way me and God be chit-chatting, I be having this. I'm like, I'm very candid with God. That's just my relationship with God. I'm not a thou, thy type of person. I am a, let me tell you how this person had me messed up. And you know they had me messed up because you created me and you know the things that are going to tick me off. So let me tell you why I'm ticked off. So meditation, prayer, just honest expression. Also seeking support. Y'all know I'm a proponent of therapy. Sit on that lady couch. Sit on that man couch. Okay? Log onto the laptop. Do what you have to do. Build community, right? I have a community of people who I respond with my students. Like, I make it a point to try to respond to all of y'all's assignments. For those whose assignments I have not graded yet, it's because a lot has been going on, but I got y'all. I'm doing all of my grading this evening. That was a little sidebar. But also surrounding yourself by chosen family and trusted friends, right? So I've said it before. How you start is not how you have to end. Now that we are at this point in the semester, you know what you need. You know what you value in relationships. Those people who align with your values, who are tested and true, those will be your safer spaces in this process, right? And we've already talked about releasing the guilt of it all. Grieve without feeling guilty about it. Grieve without judging yourself. Cry without judging yourself. Rage without judging yourself. Don't hurt nobody. But get it out. Get it out, because when people carry too much in their body, like, it can make you sick. It can, if you walk around tense, like sometimes I have to check myself. One thing that I know when I'm like feeling a deep emotion is that I'll hold my jaw. And sometimes I'll check if my jaw is tense. So that goes back to mindfulness. Go back and feel where you are in your body. What's going on in your body? What are the sensations in your body? That's something that'll be really helpful. And also understand that just because you're grieving doesn't mean you made the wrong choice. Choices hurt. Healthy choices hurt, right? Even with like simple things, right? I had a salad today. It didn't hurt to eat the salad, but like I would have rather had a rib. But like Another healthy choice, going to the gym. When you work out, sometimes you work out so hard, your muscles are aching, you're in pain, it hurts. Just because it hurts doesn't mean it's a bad choice. And it just means you're human. It means that you cared. It means you have the capacity for love. And that's a beautiful thing. And understand that healing is an ongoing journey, right? Grief is the final act of love, any type of love. When people who we love pass away, you may get used to a sense of normalcy without them, but then a song or a scent or a breeze or a sunrise will happen and you feel those rush of emotions all over again. Every time you feel the grief, every time you feel it come up, give yourself the same grace you did as the day you first realized you're grieving. There's no timeline for this, right? Like there's no just get over it. Don't disrespect yourself like that. Honor yourself and give yourself the space. So I want to leave you all with an affirmation. I am allowed to grieve, but I'm also allowed to heal. I release what no longer serves me, and I make space for peace, joy, and love. Okay? So, my reflection questions, because y'all know I have them. What emotions come up with me when I think about this loss? How has this relationship shaped me, or the loss of the relationship shaped me? What expectations did I have for this relationship, and how did it change? What does family mean to me now? And in what ways can I create a support system that nurtures me? Those are your reflection questions. I will be putting this on Google Classroom. For those who are registered in this course and have access to Google Classroom, y'all are going to have an assignment that is just for you. So be on the lookout, okay? And I look forward to seeing you all at the next mini lecture. Have a good one. Bye.